What's up guys, I'm James. Welcome back to the Great Gambino channel. I am here with Francis and we are at the Street Food Cinema event in Los Angeles. It's one of our favorite things to do in the summertime. We've been to plenty of these. It's really cool. Today they're playing The Sandlot and there's gonna be a few of the actors from the actual movie here too. I think the guy who plays Yaya, Marty York, and the guy who plays Timothy Timmons.
Victor DiMattia.
She's got it, yes. They're gonna be here. Sometimes you'll see some of the actors. It's really cool. You hit up the food trucks. There's a ton of them lining up. Get some food, whatever you want, some dessert. And then you hang out, watch the band play. And then when the sun goes down, they play the movie. And it's just a ton of fun. So we're gonna take it inside and check it out. Oh, one more thing. The Will Rogers walkthrough.
Yeah, we're at Will Rogers State Historic Park in the Pacific Palisades. And every once in a while they open up the house for tours, and usually they do that for the Street Food Cinema event. But if you come at another time, this is a great place for all different hikes. And on the weekends in the summer, this is actually the polo field, so you can come and watch some polo matches. Yeah,
the event's up there, but hopefully they'll let us do the tour for the Will Rogers tour in the house, and if they'll let us, I'll bring us in. But anyways, let's get to it.
After checking in, you will receive a Street Food Cinema themed wristband from one of the tents. After that, you will have access to the field in front of the screen to find a nice place for your blankets and chairs. Just as a note, the center area is reserved for blankets only to optimize visibility for viewers. Street Food Cinema was founded by Heather Hope Allison and Steve Allison in 2012. Francis and I have been attending since 2014, and we have been able to watch some of our favorite classics on this gigantic 48-foot by 34-foot screen, such as The Goonies, Karate Kid, and Back to the Future. The entire screen works off of an air system that can be inflated and deflated, making this massive movie theater portable and perfect for these type of events. As you can see in this shot, the band equipment is set up for the musicians' upcoming performance. But before that starts, let's head down to the food trucks and see what they have available. There are plenty of options that should satisfy most people's cravings, and the trucks always vary from event to event. Francis decided to go with hibachi this time from Mikachi Hibachi, and I went with spicy chicken and french fries from Flaming Hot Chicken. While digesting, it's nice to walk around the outside of the Will Rogers Ranch House. Unfortunately, the guided tours ended at 4 p.m. before we arrived, but I was still able to walk around and get some nice exterior shots. This location is my favorite of all of the Street Food Cinema spots, and that is because the house, ranch, and field setting really gives you the sense that you are at someone's home hanging out with friends in nature, enjoying a movie like one big giant family. The overall vibe is very cozy. Will Rogers purchased this land in the 1920s and built the 31-room ranch house where he lived until his death in 1935. His wife donated the house and ranch to the California State Parks in 1944, and they have preserved this historic home with many of the original furnishings. When getting ready to head back to your chairs, it's a good time to grab your final snacks before the movie. Fran decided to grab a slice of cheesecake from Eastside Cheesecakes. While ordering, we made sure to say hello to a nearby cute pup. Many of Street Food Cinema venues are dog-friendly. Once we got back to our seats, Fran tried her key lime pie cheesecake. She said it had good consistency and excellent flavor. As you can see here, she is giving it the thumbs up. I'm personally not a big fan of cheesecake, but I did bring one of my favorite candies, Nerd Gummy Clusters. If you have never heard of these, they have a chewy center that is wrapped in rainbow nerds, kind of like an easier version to eat of Nerd Ropes. The band that was playing tonight is a local LA band that goes by the name Humbug. They were pretty talented and we enjoyed the entertainment. We have seen many cool bands at various events in the past. When we attended the Back to the Future screening, they actually had a band called the Flux Capacitors. They played music from the film and even dressed up as the characters. It's usually around this point of the event that Francis and I like to play a board game. Today we are playing the Labyrinth. This is a maze memory style game that relies on a system of magnets. It's pretty cool and good for 2 to 4 players. As the sun starts to set and the band clears, they will usually set up for the celebrity interviews, trivia, or contests depending on the night.
2023, which means it's the 30th anniversary of The Sandlot. Did y'all know the 30th anniversary?
I mean, I think of The Sandlot more than baseball. The Sandlot is a movie about friendship. The Sandlot is a movie about acceptance. If you guys see, a kid that doesn't quite belong, you're playing a sport or you're doing an activity, invite that kid in, even if he's different than you. And I think that's really what The Sandlot emphasizes. That's what I say.
It's always exciting when actors from the film take the time to come out and interact with the audience before the show. We have seen quite a few actor interviews throughout the years, and one time even had a chance to meet and get autographs from William Zepka and Marty Kove, who played Johnny Lawrence and Sensei Kreese in the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai series. After this already packed day, the sun will have pretty much set and it's time to enjoy the film. The Sandlot is a special movie, and even though I'm not much of a sports fan, like one of the actors said in the interview, this is a film that just about anyone can relate to because it deals with being young, making childhood friends, and creating adventures and memories that last a lifetime. Street food cinema is definitely one of my favorite things to do in Los Angeles. Many of the films they play are classics that you may or may not have seen in a theater for a very long time, if ever. There's just something magical about feeling connected to so many other people when you see and hear their reaction to a film you have loved your whole life. So that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure to do so to help us grow this channel, and we'll see you in the next one.